Hello you guys, welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope that you are having a lovely Friday wherever you may be. I, for one, am having a lovely day. I mean, it's Friday, I'm at home, working from home today because I gotta get my hair done today. So that on top of that, I'll get to see my mom at the hair salon today. We're both getting our hair done. So like, just an overall great day for me. So I hope that you all are having a good day as well, and that you have a great weekend, whatever plans it is you may have, or if your plans are simply to just chill, which is perfectly fine because that's probably what I'll be doing. But I wanted to do this video today because I have really backed off of the whole Johnny Depp AH situation because I found myself getting overwhelmed and upset. And when I would go online, I just saw a bunch of just bullshit, quite honestly. And it's not okay. It's not okay at all. And I'm just like, how do these people just get up here and blatantly lie out of their mouths, twist the truth, where it's so apparently obvious what they're doing? We know that AH has this PR company, Shane whatever, that has these accounts out here, Camilla and whatever her name, that are just, oh my God, they're fucking awful. They're awful. They won't give up, and they do not understand the damage that they are doing. So I just found myself really, quite honestly, being burnt out because like I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like everywhere I go, I'm being fucking gaslit. It's just like, what world are you guys in? We went through a 6-week trial, heard audio, saw pictures, heard witness testimony, heard expert testimony. We saw Amber get up there and do the performance of a fucking lifetime and fucking fail and did horribly at it. And y'all still are trying to push this narrative that she is somehow the abused victim in this scenario. It's just not, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So now I'm hearing that there's this movie that's being made about the trial, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, if we're being real, yes. Like, I remember saying, like, when the trial was going on, there's going to be a movie about this. There's going to be a movie about this. Like, we knew there was going to be a movie. But I was not expecting it to be this soon. I mean, like, maybe 2 years from now, this, that, and other. But I guess people felt like, let's strike where like, while the iron is hot or something. Let's make our money off of this. And so they're doing this movie, and I'm just like, what the hell is this about to be? So we're gonna take a look at that. Like, Johnny truly has moved on with his life. Truly. I haven't really seen him much. I haven't seen like any recent pictures of him out. So he's probably, you know, very much involved in the filming of the new movie he has coming out. But I'm just like, move on. Move on. I've also seen that damn Eve Barlow is tripping on Twitter again. So, and that was a whole other thing that kind of burnt me out because this woman is completely delusional. She's making herself look like an ass in every possible fucking way and does not care. And I'm just like, you can't fight with her. And then I was seeing like Depp supporters trying to like put olive branches out to the AH supporters. And I'm like, why are we sending olive branches? Then I saw Depp fans were arguing with each other. I'm like, this is so not what this is about. It was about a man who is wrongfully accused of being an abuser of this woman with whom actually abused him. That is what this is about. It is about him being wrongly accused, trashed in the media, trashed everywhere for dang on 6+ years, and it's still happening after the verdict came out. It's still happening. Mainstream media refuses to make the statement that Amber Heard is a liar and she is in fact the abuser and Johnny Depp is the victim. I have yet to see a headline that explicitly says exactly what it is that is happening. They try to sugarcoat it this way, twist it that way, but no, they don't want to say the words. And that just makes you really think, why? Why don't you want to tell the truth of the situation? Why don't you want to share to the public what actually happened for the people who didn't watch the 6-week trial? Why? What is your end game behind that? What are you trying to push? That males can't be victims? What are you trying to push? I don't get it. So I'm gonna finish up some work, and then like I have a meeting or whatever. But I kind of wanted to get this off my chest because I'm just like, this is completely insane. We have this movie coming out. Johnny has moved on. AH and EB clearly have not. They're sitting up wherever the hell they are, just angry and fucking bitter and trying their best to claw out of the holes they put themselves in. And it's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. So I'm gonna come back. We're gonna look into this whole movie situation and see what Eve Barlow is talking about, because girl, really? This is what we're doing? I can't. So I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. I'll also share what my hair looks like once I get it done. That's not till later. I also locked myself out of my apartment this morning. I've been here 2 years and have never done that, ever. I was just moving too fast or whatever, and I like closed the door. I was like, fuck. And I was like, there goes my good day. There goes my good day. I'm gonna have to sit here. I'm gonna have to wait for Christian to come back, and I'll have to do that. Da, 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 da. Luckily, the apartment has a master key, so I was able to get back in, and my good day is proceeding. So no monkey stopped this show. Well, I was the monkey in this situation because that was my fault. But yes, locked myself out, got back in. Easy. So I'm grateful for the leasing office for actually being down there and assisting me just like that. But I'll be back, you guys. Okay, you guys, we're back. So I saw this tweet and I was like, what's going on here? And it's this person I have literally never heard of, has a check mark on Twitter. The name is Autumn Federici Heech. Never heard of her, but when I go to her profile, her bio says workaholic, check out Good Nanny on at Lifetime or Winter Wedding on at Up TV. So apparently she does something in the film industry. She's worked with Lifetime, she's worked with these people called Up TV. When I click on her IMDb, which she has linked in her bio, very interesting, it says known for List of a Lifetime, A Christmas Town Movie, Dark Web, Dashing in December. So it looks like a lot of like Lifetime Hallmarky type movies. So interesting. We're gonna go that route. So she says to a tweet, she does like a quote response. Variety has put out an article 22 hours ago. The controversial defamation case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is the subject of a new movie called Hot Take, the Depp/Heard trial, set to debut exclusively on Tubi. So obviously now I'm gonna have to get Tubi because I'm gonna watch it. I'm talk trash, but I'm still gonna watch it because I'm curious. So it's gonna be on Tubi. Gotta figure out how to get that. So this is where I'm like, the stars in this film, I swear it's people I've like literally never heard of. The film stars Mark Hapka as Depp and Megan Davis as Heard. All right. So this is the guy that's supposed to be playing our beloved Johnny Depp. I don't understand how that's going to happen. I mean, I could see him kind of playing it. Like if he had his hair down like Johnny does. I mean, I could kind of see that. Kind of, sort of. But this woman, what was her name? Megan Davis? I have never heard of her. I have never heard of her at all, so I want to look up who Megan Davis is, and I'll show you guys. Megan Davis. Let's see. Okay, so this is Megan Davis? Let me put it in. That can't be Megan Davis. Actress. Okay, so this is Megan Davis. I've never heard of this woman, and she's a brunette, so I guess they're gonna have to make her blonde because Amber is blonde, or dirty blonde, whatever the hell you call it. So I don't really see a correlation between her and Amber looking alike at all. Like at all. But we're gonna see. Hot Take follows the tumultuous relationship in and out of the court of Depp and Heard, dramatizing the 2-month defamation trial that concluded June 1st, with the jury finding that Heard had defamed Depp. Melissa Marty will join Hepka and Davis as Depp's lawyer Camille Vasquez, and Mary Craig will portray as Heard's lawyer Elaine Brintokoff. All right, so who the hell is Mary Craig? Because she's going to be playing Camille, and she better fucking bring it. What was her name again? Shoot, I forgot it that fast. What was it? Mary Craig. Okay, Mary Craig is Camille. Let's look. I'm like, who are these random people they have? See, that's not it. I'm like, these people aren't even pulling up at all. Am I spelling her name right? C-R-R-I-G. C-A-R-R-I-G. Okay, so this is her, I'm guessing. And she's going to play Camille. I'm not understanding how these people are going. Camille is dark haired. This chick is blonde. Like, I don't understand. Like, obviously you could dye your hair, put a wig on, this, that, and other. But she does not look at all like Camille. She does not look at all like Camille. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Mary Craig. C-A-R-R-I-G. And that's who it pulled up. Again, never have heard of her. Okay, so let's see who's gonna play Miss Elaine. Miss Elaine coming to the courtroom in her Elaine Briticall finest. Courtroom fashion. Ooh. Okay, so Elaine is going to be portrayed. Oh no, Melissa Marty is going to be Camille. That blonde chick is that I just showed you is going to be Elaine. All right, so I can see that better. So let's look up Melissa Marty for Camille. Melissa Marty. Okay, and this is gonna be Melissa Marty for Camille, and I can see that. So that's a little bit better in my brain, I get it, okay. But I'm just wondering, are Johnny or AH involved in this at all? Because they're saying that this is going to be following them within and out the courtroom, and it's going to be a dramatization. And when I hear that, I feel like that's going to be a whole bunch of bullshit that didn't really happen, that they're adding to try to make a story and make it better to be on screen and have people interested to watch it. It's going to be super dramatized, because I don't know how you're supposed to put in what happened in and out of the courtroom when you're not getting first-hand account from either Johnny or Amber or the people who are actually there in the situation when the shit was going down. So that's going to be interesting to see how they plan to pull that off. Let's see what else they have to say. There's a link here to an article, but I can't wait to see this. I do not think that Johnny has anything to do with this, especially if it's going to be kind of like a Lifetime-y Hallmark movie. Please. I just don't see it. So it's going to be called Hot Take. It's going to be about the whole trial. The film is written by Guy Nulici. I guess he worked on The Daily Show. And directed by Sarah Lohman. And she worked on Secrets in the Woods. Something I've never heard of either. The movie was fact-tracked into production by Tubi and Marta Vista to capture a timely take on a story that became part of the cultural zeitgeist, painting a unique picture of what millions watched play out in the headlines over the summer. Okay. That is what Tubi's chief content officer has said. Hot Take, the Depp Heard trial is one of many timely, cultural relevant original movies to come from our expanding partnership. So this is something that they're like delving into, and they want to do all types of other films on different controversial situations. So they're trying to make a buck off of this, clearly. And neither one of the parties are involved, I'm sure. Now people are saying, you know, how biased or unbiased is this movie going to be? Are they going to show Johnny in the light that he should be shown? Are they going to show Amber in the light that she should be shown? Because at the end of the day, it was put out that Johnny was an abuser and he was this awful person. We get into the trial and heard the exact opposite of that, and then he was vindicated at the end. So like, I feel like, you know, it's gonna be a little bit hard not to be biased and show Of course, the Amber Heard stands are going to be like, oh, they showed Amber as this horrible person and that she was manipulative, vindictive, and da-da-da, because she is. So I hope they actually show these people, actual people who lived through this, as they are. Amber is a fucking bitch. She's a lying, conniving C-word. Portray her as such. Please. Whatever her name is, Melissa Mario, whatever, no. What is her name? I forget the girl's name that's going to be playing Amber. Play her right. This guy playing Hopka. Play Johnny right. You know, I just feel like if you're going to put a movie out and you're going to try to rush it and you want it to be timely, make sure that it's something of actual value and that it's something, because you're going to get backlash if it's not done correctly. And now you're rushing it because you want it to get out and get maximum exposure for this movie, meaning maximum money for this movie. Do it right. That's all I ask. Of course I'm gonna watch, but just effing do it right. But people are saying that, you know, this chick called, what was her name? Who's gonna be watching or working on the movie, the Autumn Frederici, she is following Johnny online. She is also following Jessica and Habit. So those are kind of signs that maybe she's on the right side of things. So hopefully we're going to get a movie that actually shows Johnny in a great light, and it's not like what the mainstream media has been doing to him continuously and still now, shutting him down and trying to make it seem like he is this horrible person. We watched the trial. So if it doesn't match up, it's going to be heard. It's going to be heard. So that's a little interesting to me. I really wish it wouldn't happen this soon, because it just happened. It really just happened. And I'm sure Amber and EB are going to be watching. Oh my God, you know they're going to be having a whole party, sitting there watching with all their friends. She probably don't got friends anymore, but whoever the hell she has around her that are delusional, they're going to be sitting there watching it, taking notes. We're going to get a statement. Eve is going to be tweeting throughout it in live time once it comes out. It's going to be a whole fucking ordeal. But it's just like, at the end of the day, this was something that was huge. It was a movement, much like the Me Too movement, with women being able to come out with what happened to them. This also, what happened with Johnny and him being vindicated, it helped so many men be able to come out and tell their stories of abuse that they have been experiencing at the hands of women. It was a huge shift, and it's something that people still aren't really wanting to talk about. And why is that? I don't get it. Like, anybody can be abused. It happens every day, sadly. Stop making it seem like it's just women who can be abused and we're like the victims of the fucking world, because then it itself that's kind of insulting. Like, oh, women, we can just be victims and we're just no, women are strong. Like, don't make it seem like it's just us. Men can be abused too. That's all I'm fucking saying. And I hope that this movie shows it. I really do. And the Autumn Frederici, apparently she's the producer of the movie. So she's also liked his post-verdict post. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they bring. We'll be on the lookout for hot takes on Tubi. I will be there. But let's take a look. Let me get myself upset and take a look at what Eve Barlow has to say with her fucking, oh God. Oh, this was kind of scary. The first thing when I go into her damn page is this picture of her. Oh my God. I feel like she's staring into my fucking soul. That's scary. Do you ever look into people's eyes and just, you could see like the darkness? Like, I look into her eyes and I see something is not right. I see darkness. I see pain and confusion. Like, I would never post this picture. She said this week was tough. I'm sure it was. Shabbat shalom. Peace to you and yours. Peace to you and yours. You do nothing to give people peace. You sit up on this app and you sit there and fucking lie. And you think that's peace? You think that's you sending peace to people? You're with a girl who abused a man repeatedly, then lied and said she was abused. You think that's fucking peace? You've never known a moment of peace with AH in your life at all. So get the fuck out of here. That's just posing shit. Then she said 12 hours ago, the truth always comes out in the end. Just be patient, bitch. We've seen the truth. We've seen the truth. She said she had mountains of evidence. Mountains of evidence. Where the fuck is it? We still, to this day, have not seen this mountains of evidence. We have the unsealed docs, and there was still nothing. You wanted to say that you're going to be doing this appeal, and what's happening with that? Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The truth will come out in the end, and the truth has come out, and the truth found out that Amber was a bold-faced goddamn liar. A liar of the earth, and we all know at this point that Amber is going to take it to her grave. She's not going to back up off of it, clearly. So please shut up with this, oh, the truth comes out in the end. Like, I really want to know, like, Eve, did you see Johnny put his hands on her? Did you see that with your own fucking eyes? Like, what would make people so determined to just stay on this, like, other than blackmail? I'm like, she has to have shit on people. Because you haven't seen it. Like, what is it that gives you definitive proof that Amber Heard was abused by Johnny Depp, other than her words? Because we know she fucking lies. What makes you feel so strongly that you can get up and destroy your reputation and career in defense of this woman? Like, did she show you pictures? Did she show you video that somehow didn't get into the trial because they didn't allow her, or some fucking bullshit? And that's the thing. If there was real factual fucking evidence of Amber being abused by Johnny Depp, you better fucking believe that evidence would have been in the trial. And it wasn't. And I'm sick of hearing about this whole UK trial, how she won in the UK trial. She did not win in the UK trial. She did not win in the UK trial, you fucking idiots. She has not won any trial. She lost this trial and was with malice. Malice, you guys. And I don't think people understand how fucking strong of a word that is, malice. You intentionally knew that what you were fucking doing, what you were doing was wrong, and proceeded to do that shit anyway. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I can't. So then Eve does have a response to this whole movie situation. So we know the Variety article came out, right, that I just read to you guys. So she responds saying, fucking gross. Why are you giving this air at Variety? Bitch, you're fucking gross. I mean, Variety is somebody who really, they gave a lot of fucking, like, I recall a lot of articles in support of AH. And now all of a sudden, because they're reporting on this, saying that, you know, it's going to be this hot take and that it's going to focus on the trials, the inside and the outside in the trial. And they said in their article, ultimately at the end, Amber was proven to have defamed Johnny. Now it's an issue. But I'm sure before you were sharing their little articles and sharing their little fucking tweets and shit, as long as they were on your side and saying what the fuck was helpful to you. Fucking disgusting. You're gross. You're gross. She's been on, y'all, she has been on a fucking tweeting spree. Call me controversial. I don't think strangers on the internet and on platforms like this should be able to have the power to ruin lives of perfectly good people. You don't feel they should have the power to ruin the lives of perfectly good people? What the fuck did your girlfriend do? She ruined the life of a man who did not put his hands on her because she wanted fucking money, and he said, fuck you. No, you're not getting shit. You're not about to fucking blackmail me. And she went and fucking got a restraining order vengefully and ruined a man's life. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ugh. God. Then she proceeds to say, oh, so that's why they televised. Okay, so the Independent put out this fucking article talking about Johnny Depp's lawyers admits Amber Heard came across as credible in the deposition. What fucking deposition did they watch? Because I just saw an arrogant fucking bitch sitting up there eating food, avoiding answering questions, rolling her eyes, sighing, being a smart ass. Like, what deposition did you watch that made her seem fucking credible? Lawyers arguing in the background. The Independent needs to shut up. But anyway, Eve Barlow responds to that saying, oh, so that's why they had to televise the trial, coordinate a huge PR smear campaign. Coordinate a huge PR smear campaign. Like, it has not already been proven that Amber has all types of bots, all types of people creating 16 accounts for one person. The Camilla girl was found out to be part of Shane Communications. Y'all are constantly pushing out false fucking narratives on these accounts where you can't even fucking respond. But Johnny has a massive PR smear campaign. Like, this shit is laughable. Laughable. Refused to sequester the juries and pay for an independent medical examination to determine that A had bipolar disorder. Justice my arse. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Refused to sequester the jury and pay for... Refused to sequester the jury. So they're still going on this thing where, oh, the jury was somehow affected and they were looking at social media and that's why they made the decision that they made. No, bitch. They sat there and watched that woman get up on that stand and give the performance of a lifetime that was absolutely horrible. Have y'all, after the trial ended, have y'all gone back and watched Amber's testimony? It's fucking laughable. It is the most insane thing that I have ever seen. To watch somebody sit up in front of the person with who was there and just lie and lie and lie and not be able to pull not a singular tear when talking about horrible actions that she said took place to her. Not a single tear. Up on the stand sniffing shit. Not a single fucking tear. Not one. She couldn't do it. And we know her acting coach said Amber had a hard time with crying when she was acting. We know because we fucking saw it. We fucking saw that shit. Eve proceeds to say, at least Ben Chu is aware he sold his soul to the devil. Bitch, Amber is the devil. She's the devil. I'm pretty sure we heard about fucking stories about her sitting up on the fucking stage and goddamn devil horns with her out to the world. Your girl is the devil. Anything and anyone she touches ultimately gets into some fucking bullshit. AKA Cara, her good friend. Do we know if Amber has reached out to Cara in her time of need? I saw that Margot Robbie did. Margot Robbie went to go visit Cara and left crying and distraught. What the fuck is Amber doing? It's disgusting. It's literally give Amber her voice back. No, we don't want to hear anything else. She's been sitting there talking for 6+ years, lies out of her fucking mouth. There's nothing else she needs to say. Nobody wants to hear a goddamn word out of Amber's mouth anymore. No, say nothing. Oh God, she proceeds. Popularity contests don't concern how desirable a person is to be around or how justified they are in their actions, but how beneficial their standing is for others. For Chu or Vasquez, for PR, every one of Depp's witnesses, and for every media company that cashed in. Johnny Depp was not a credible witness. That's why he lost against his son in the UK. Shut the fuck up, but then he came here and fucking won on all counts, you dumb bitch. And keep Ben Chu's name out of your mouth. Keep Camille's name out of your mouth. You do not have the right to speak their names. Disgusting. And they're just trying to say, oh, this whole thing just came about because it's a popularity contest. Because Johnny is loved and Amber is not. Please. Fucking please. She's so delusional, y'all. She's like off her rocker. And it's never going to end. It's never going to end. And we have yet to hear from Amber since the trial, and I don't think we should have to hear from her because it's going to be triggering for many, many people. She should say not another fucking word. She needs to just go off into the distance and leave everybody the hell alone. Leave everybody the hell alone. Just like Johnny's doing his thing, living his fucking life, please go do that and stop having your fucking mouthpiece out here speaking for you. It's dumb. It's so dumb. Anyway, so I'm just excited to see this movie and what it is that they're about to bring to this. I doubt it will, like, I don't know. I have little faith that it's going to be done correctly, but I'm going to watch because I'm nosy. But I ultimately hope that Johnny is doing, I hope he's doing well, spending time with his family, his kids, having fun on set, filming his movie in Versailles. God, that's beautiful. What an experience. Like, what an experience. You know, and he's getting to live his life. It doesn't even fucking matter what these people fucking say. He was vindicated in a court of law at the end of the fucking day. Period. No matter what y'all want to say up and down this, that he was vindicated. Fuck you. Stop making up shit. You look desperate. God. But, oh, just a segue, royal family shit. King Charles was met with boos and jeers as he arrives at Cardiff Castle in Wales with Camilla. I know Camilla is like, I know she did not want this. If I were Camilla, I would be like, please, like, I don't want to go to shit, especially with you over here acting like this, like, please. So apparently they were greeted with boos and jeers. There's also people with signs saying, "Not my king." So yeah, this is the video of them arriving. Let me see, I can turn up the volume. That's a lot of booing. Ooh, that's a lot of booing. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Oh, they are not having it. They said, get the fuck. We don't want you. We don't like you. Go away. Oh my God. They can't snatch all these people up. They snatched that one boy up. They can't snatch all these people up. Oh, holy shit. King, no thanks. God damn. Wales is not playing. But hold up. Because William and Catherine are the Prince and Princess of Wales, right? Is this the same Wales that are booing King Charles III? Oh shit. I mean, like, honestly, Queen Elizabeth's 70 years reigning, those are huge shoes to fill. And people have lived with this queen for their lifetime, like, since they've been born. That's all they fucking know. So then you got this new peach coming in, the King Charles III, who's already throwing tantrums, and people are like, no, we don't want a king. This is going to be a very interesting transition, y'all. A very interesting transition, because what the fuck? That was like not a boo here or boo there. No, it was mass booing. Everybody in that fucking crowd was pretty much booing. They had the signs and everything. Like, this is not going to be good for them. And I wonder if ultimately King Charles, because I mean, he had the same situation when he was married to Diana. Everybody wanted to be around Diana. Everybody was asking about Diana. Anytime they went somewhere, they wanted to see Diana. They didn't give a fuck about Charles. They didn't give a fuck about Charles. It was about Diana. He even joked one time it'd be easier to have two wives, and he would walk down the middle because nobody cared about him. And he was salty about that. And now, all that has passed, his mom's died, he's been made king, and people are booing him in Wales. I can only imagine the chaos behind closed doors with King Charles and Camilla and the whole staff and the household. I could only imagine. I wish they could do like a reality show, like a royal reality show. Like, I always think I have so many good show ideas, and I'm like, why aren't y'all doing this? Because we keep seeing the same old recycled bullshit. Like, there's so much things that like people could fucking do. But yeah, that does not look good. That does not look good for them at all. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. But I am about to get up out of here, y'all, so I can get my hair did. Get my hair did so it's looking all fresh and stuff. Yeah, at this point, it's been about a little over 3 months. I was going to be getting the jet black color today, but I've been hearing that if you get color, it can change the texture of your hair, and I'm really not wanting the texture to change because I'm kind of enjoying like the little curls, and I don't want it to change. So I'm going to kind of ask my loctician what she suggests, and I'm gonna get my interlocking, and Samantha, yes, you gonna ask about the rewrapping of my locks to see if they can do that. But yeah, let me get out of here, proceed with my day. I think it's so interesting how fast the day flies when you're at home with work, but when you're sitting at work in an office at a fucking desk, it's creeping. You look at the time and you think 30 minutes have passed and only 2 have passed. But when you're at home, I'm like, damn, it's already 1:30. And I've been having the time of my life. Oh my goodness. But I'll be back to show you guys my hair. I'm excited. And maybe I'll put some more nails on. I've been kind of giving myself a break. But yeah, I'll see you guys a little bit later. So my hair is done. I feel like it's getting longer, so I'm happy about that. She did a side part this time, which I don't really like. So I kind of have put it back to try to like change it back to how it was. I didn't really like the side part. I thought I did and then changed my mind. So I'm gonna ask her to do a middle part next time. I did not get my color because my locks are still maturing, but in 4 weeks, that'll be about 4 months, so I think I'll be ready then. But I'm loving them. I love them so much. I'm about to go in here to the Wegmans, get me a bite to eat, and enjoy my Friday evening. So I hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your day wherever you may be in this crazy, crazy, crazy world. And think about liking, think about subscribing. If not, I completely understand, but I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, y'all, so I thought I was done, but of course I'm not, because I just went on YouTube to try to pick a video, you know, for my drive back home, and I saw that Trisha Paytas posted the first video of her, Moses, and the baby Malibu Barbie, and she's adorable. She's really cute. They look all happy, healthy. It seems as if Trisha got a C-section, so she says she's going through recovery and everything like that, and they're going to do like a full sit down about the situation of giving birth and how that experience was. But I will say, just like watching that video and seeing Trisha with a baby kind of feels unreal to me. It's just like, yes, I don't know Trisha Paytas, but I started watching Trisha a while ago. And when I first started watching her, I was going through a rough time, and her long videos, just talking, it really just helped me not think about all the bullshit that I was going through and just have that in the background as noise. So seeing her from that point all the way up to here through everything, it's just like, wow, like Trisha Paytas is married with a baby. Who would have thunk it? It's very strange. It's very weird. It's a new chapter of her life. The baby, they said, is very content, not really fussy. Moses has been changing all the diapers because Trisha is going through her recovery from the C-section, but I'm like, whoa. I really hope that, I think that it's interesting that they're starting off the bat with like showing the baby and her being present in videos already. A lot of parents would choose not to do that, but seeing as Trisha is a YouTuber, influencer, she lives the entirety of her life online, literally her entire life. It's not that strange for Trisha. So I feel like she gets a pass on that, and maybe these are the beginnings of Trisha Paytas and Moses family channel, and she's gonna be a mommy blogger now. So this definitely is going to help her boost her views, because everybody's going to want to know what's going on with her, how the baby's doing, how they're adjusting her and Moses and everything, because her views were in a lull. through all the controversial things she has done in her past, and people just stopped watching. People weren't caring, but I definitely know for a fact her views are going to be up with the baby having arrived, and that's going to be some good cash for them, especially with a new child. But you can see it already in the views, quite honestly. The video's been up like 10 minutes and already has a great amount. So yeah, congrats to Trisha and Moses again. Like, it's kind of surreal to see her with a real living human little baby like that, because I don't know, like, everybody can be a mom, like, obviously, but you having watched somebody for a long time is like you never really see it, and then it happens and it's like, oh, okay. So I'm happy for them. So I'm not gonna like trash the situation or anything. I think the name is fitting. Malibu Barbie. This is Trisha Paytas we're talking about. She did tweet that a while back that she was gonna name her child something like that, and people thought it was a joke, and it actually happened. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go now and get on the road, get back home, and enjoy the rest of my evening. Bye, guys.
Richards. Little Malibu over here just trying to talk. What are we going to talk about today? She's a talker. Yesterday she was talking about her experience coming into this world. What else?
It's really calm.
Because of the C-section, we've had Abba changing all the diapers. He's been doing such a good job with that newborn. When they come out there,
Pretty much every hour.
you're an expert now. I'm kind of jealous. I want to be an expert at it. So we're just enjoying another day at the hospital. Everyone's really nice. C-section recovery is crazy, but it's worth it for this little nugget. We'll do a full sit down, you and me, about the whole experience. We were just talking about how my contractions were literally a minute apart from the beginning. It's worth it for this little nugget. We'll do a full sit down, you and me, about the whole experience. We were just talking about how my contractions were literally a minute apart from the beginning. Just so much happened.
It's like nothing ever is like somebody else. Like nothing anyone will tell you will be what happens to you.
That's why, yeah, you just gotta watch everything and then expect none of that to happen because it's all so different and subjective. Look at this little angel. So we just switched into matching clothes because I was looking a little wreck. But we're both gonna get baths and showers today. This is very exciting. Malibu Barbie. Meet Malibu Barbie, Beta Sagman. She is so funny. Her little faces she pulls. She is just a funny.
But she's always like content and happy and
Always. Never screams with all the people that come in with the tests.
the doctors, they do so many things and tests and things that you would think will annoy her.